Breaking news, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively make their first public appearance at Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary. They made a joke about it all.
Question?
Oh, hey, Ryan Reynolds. Hi. Hey, Ryan Reynolds, how's it going?
Great. Why? What did you get hurt?
Yeah, well, it wasn't funny, which makes me realize and think this is all orchestrated and planned. Getting in and giving Lauren Michaels and Saturday Night Live sort of the opportunity to get them there first. Funny story, though, about Saturday Night Live and Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is allegedly terrified to go on this show because guess who the head writer of Saturday Night Live is? Mr. Colin Jost, who is now married to Scarlett Johansson. It's just, it was surprising to see them actually.
Picture this. Saturday Night Live celebrates its legendary 50th anniversary. The stage is electric with icons, and Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively stroll out to deliver an unexpected punchline. A seemingly lighthearted reference to a lawsuit is intended as just another SNL gag, except it hits a nerve. Within hours, the internet is ablaze with whispers that maybe this joke is digging deeper into Hollywood drama than anyone expected. Suddenly, speculation sparks that there could be real legal trouble, or at the very least, behind-the-scenes tension hidden in Ryan and Blake's comedic timing. Then, from out of nowhere, Tom Holland's name gets pulled into the conversation. Why Tom? How does the charismatic Spider-Man star end up tangled in rumors about a lawsuit most assumed was all an SNL fun? Fans scramble for context, revisiting every cameo, interview, and social media post from the trio, desperate to connect the dots. Before long, Tom Holland's reaction becomes the central focus. Did he defend Ryan and Blake as close friends? Did he drop a hint about real trouble brewing off stage? In today's lightning-fast gossip cycle, the question becomes simple. Where does the joke end and actual controversy begin? What started as an offhand sketch could, if rumors have any weight, point to something bigger. When SNL began teasing its landmark 50th anniversary episode, fans knew it would be crammed with nostalgic cameos and outrageous sketches. The show has a history of pulling big-name celebrities into bits that blur the line between safe comedy and pointed real-life jabs. So, when Ryan and Blake took the stage, their comedic synergy was almost guaranteed to shine. According to audience members, the segment began innocently enough, with the couple roasting each other in the playful style fans adore. Then, in what many dubbed the scream heard around the internet, Ryan casually joked, "We might end up with a lawsuit if we keep this up." While Blake feigned mock outrage, it was classic SNL banter, or so it seemed. In another era, the line might have been forgotten within minutes. Instead, it triggered an immediate online debate. Was this an inside joke referencing real friction between Ryan and someone else? Could lawsuit be a satirical poke at hush-hush legal trouble? Or, as some insist, was it nothing more than a bit of comedic flair for the cameras? When SNL's special anniversary aired, social media instantly flooded with the hashtag SNL50 hashtag. A throwaway line had become the spark for speculation that maybe there was more behind the wisecrack than the audience realized. Few could have guessed that the off-the-cuff remark would soon pull Tom Holland directly into the storm, leaving fans wondering, how did the star of Spider-Man end up? In the middle of this, if the internet is good at anything, it's turning small moments into sprawling conspiracies. No sooner had the special ended than viewers and bloggers dissected every syllable of Ryan's lawsuit joke. On Reddit and Twitter, fan communities poured over freeze frames of the couple's expressions as if they might reveal hidden clues about an actual dispute. Some believed the bit referenced a rumored contractual issue involving Ryan's production company. Others claimed Blake's feigned shock hinted at genuine tension, possibly in a new brand venture or personal deal. A more outlandish theory suggested SNL producers had pressured the couple into a comedic routine they weren't entirely comfortable with, making the lawsuit quip a sly reference to behind-the-scenes drama. The speculation didn't stop there. Digital sleuths began combing through old interviews and social media posts in search of patterns, jokes, comments, or offhand remarks that could hint at legal trouble. In the midst of this frenzy, someone remembered that Tom Holland had reportedly collaborated with Ryan Reynolds on a secret cameo project. Others recalled Tom's fondness for comedic sketches. Could he know something about the SNL fiasco? Within days, the theories grew so tangled that Tom found himself pulled into the rumor mill entirely by association. Fans then turned to the question, why Tom Holland of all people? Soon, threads began exploring his connections to both Ryan and Blake. To most, Tom is the wide-eyed, charming actor known for flipping effortlessly into Spider-Man mode, delivering heartfelt interviews, and much to Marvel's chagrin occasionally spoiling plot twists. One theory focused on Tom's playful exchanges with Ryan online, such as when Ryan teased him about superhero stunts or when a cameo rumor briefly circulated. While nothing came of it, fans never forgot. The moment the SNL joke hinted at anything legal, some claim to remember an old behind-the-scenes clip of Tom and Ryan discussing contract matters. Another angle pointed toward Blake herself. Known for her sharp wit and public jabs at Ryan, she had also, in a lesser-known moment, praised Tom's performance in a film. Could that public admiration indicate a personal or professional connection? If so, fans wondered, might Tom have insight into a real dispute that Blake and Ryan were facing? One of the stranger offshoots of the lawsuit joke buzz was the random cameo theory. Some fans believed Tom Holland had been scheduled to appear on the SNL 50th anniversary show but withdrew at the last minute, possibly over creative differences or scheduling conflicts. Though unverified, the rumor led certain corners of the internet to assume Tom had insider knowledge. These loose threads intertwined into a narrative suggesting he might be aware of something beneath the sketch's comedic surface. The speculation grew so intense that Tom faced a barrage of questions during press events for an upcoming project. Soon, tabloids ran headlines like Tom Holland breaks silence on Ryan and Blake lawsuit debacle. When Tom finally addressed the chatter during a promotional Q&A for his new film, reporters dove right in, asking whether the SNL joke referenced an actual lawsuit and if he could speak to any. Behind-the-scenes tension between Ryan and Blake, with his trademark polite grin, Tom seemed genuinely surprised by the scale of the online frenzy. Paraphrasing his remarks, he joked that he wished he could provide a glamorous scoop, but in his view, it all sounded like a typical SNL bit blown out of proportion. Laughing, he added, "If anyone's filing a lawsuit, it's not me." Yet, he followed with a line that set the internet buzzing. "I respect Ryan and Blake so much, they're incredibly smart, and if there's any real story behind it, I'm sure they'll handle it in their own witty way." On the surface, it was harmless praise, but some fans latched onto the phrase "any real story" as a hint that he suspected something more. Others saw it as a polite hedge to avoid speaking for them. Either way, every word and omission was absorbed into the rumor mill. The result? Some claimed Tom had subtly confirmed there was more going on, while others argued he was brushing off. Nonsense! Tom's measured comments only set the stage for the next wave of speculation, this time from unnamed insiders and a few recognizable voices. One unnamed producer said SNL's writing team often tests edgier jokes ahead of time, suggesting Ryan's line was likely approved, but added that Ryan and Blake can slip in ad-libs if the audience is responding well, making it possible for a joke to mirror reality. A veteran comedian who has hosted SNL before dismissed the lawsuit theory entirely as standard comedy fodder, though he also admitted hearing about creative tensions between Ryan and SNL producers in the lead-up to the anniversary show. And a close friend of the couple told a tabloid the gag was meant to poke fun at the endless stream of sponsorship deals and brand expansions, not hint at legal trouble, insisting any tension was overblown. The mixed signals kept the narrative alive. Some insiders hinted the moment wasn't entirely random, while others swore it was pure improvisational fun. Tom Holland's cautious middle ground stance gave fans plenty of room to interpret the exchange as they wished. And after so much conflicting noise, all eyes turned to Ryan and Blake, waiting to see if they would respond at all. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are famous for trolling each other online, from sarcastic birthday posts to playful red carpet banter. But in the wake of the lawsuit joke fiasco, they stayed unusually silent. Instead of addressing the SNL gag or the alleged lawsuit whispers, Ryan's social media focused on teasing his next film and poking fun at superhero tropes. Fans searched the captions for hidden clues but found nothing. Blake, for her part, posted a few stylish snapshots and a warm family moment. No mention of SNL or the swirling gossip. This uncharacteristic quiet left fans speculating. Was there real tension, or was she simply refusing to dignify baseless chatter? The couple's decision not to comment fueled even more questions. Typically, they tackle rumors head-on with a joke or breezy denial. Could they be stepping back to let the story fade? Or did they worry that any reply might add fuel to an already raging fire? Anonymous accounts claimed Ryan and Blake found the whole thing ridiculous, rolling their eyes at how far fans were stretching an SNL punchline. But with no confirmation, these remain secondhand stories. While the couple moved on, the online conversation splintered. Some wondered if the incident revealed something larger about how Hollywood rumors work. Stepping back from the specifics, SNL's joke, Tom Holland's tangential involvement, and the pair's silence, a pattern emerges in Hollywood. The smallest spark can ignite an inferno. A casual remark can swell into viral Twitter threads, gossip columns, and YouTube breakdowns. This comedic lawsuit line perfectly illustrates how quickly fans latch onto anything involving beloved stars. Within days, SNL's short sketch became a supposed clue about hidden legal drama. Tom Holland's polite response was analyzed as evidence for or against a deeper feud. Ryan and Blake's silence was read as either proof something was wrong or proof they didn't care. The truth may be less dramatic. In Hollywood, comedic lines often spring from real-world experiences. Ryan, known for building a comedic brand, could have been playfully referencing mundane contract negotiations. Blake, always game for witty banter, may have joined in for the fun. If so, the joke could be both grounded in reality and completely harmless, a satirical nod to the industry's quirks rather than a scandalous revelation. This whole phenomenon shows how easily fans weave complex narratives from the thinnest threads. A pinch of ambiguity, a dash of star power, and a non-stop rumor machine are enough to keep a story alive. In the end, what's most likely is that Ryan's line was just a sharp bit of comedy. Blake played along, and Tom Holland got pulled in by accident. Contradictory whispers from insiders kept the rumor alive, while the three stars probably shrugged it off. Unless Ryan, Blake, or Tom makes a decisive statement, the speculation will linger in internet corners. More likely, it will fade into Hollywood's long list of misunderstood moments, remembered as the time an SNL gag accidentally dragged Tom Holland into a faux lawsuit narrative. Perhaps the real joke is on all of us for digging so deeply into a throwaway punchline.